Welcome back to Mr. Woody's Gaming Channel. We are going to show you how to buy Star Citizen the right way and also the cheap way in, right after my floating name and some cool music. So this video is basically an update to one of my previous videos on how to buy Star Citizen. Star Citizen recently launched 3.0. And they've also recently revamped their website, and that's the whole point of this video. I got a lot of good feedback from people who found my last video very helpful, so I figured I'd continue helping people out on how to buy Star Citizen. So with this video, we're going to show you how to make an account, how to pick a game package, and how to download the game, okay, with some tips and tricks in between. So let's go ahead and get started. If you don't know what Star Citizen is, it's basically one of these largest crowdfunded games of all time. Almost 180 million and almost 2 million citizens. That's pretty cool. So go ahead and click the link below. It's going to send you right over to the enlistment page, which is right here. The login ID, that's going to be private. No one's going to be able to see that. It's how you're going to log into the game. So you can use your real name or whatever you want to use. No one can actually visibly see that. The stuff below it is your standard, email, password, birthday. The handle here is going to be how people are going to see you on the website. Your community moniker is going to be how people are going to publicly see your name, and also how people are going to identify you. Be able to add you to their contact list or search for you. This referral code right here is my personal one. If you have a friend who has Star Citizen that showed you Star Citizen or anything like that, you can use theirs. If you don't have one, you're more than welcome to use mine. If you do, it will give you 5,000 bonus UEC on sign up. So that's pretty cool for using a referral code. So go ahead and finish that, and we'll get on over to the next thing. All right, once you're done creating your account, the next step in the process is actually buying a game package. So there are two parts to Star Citizen. When you click over here on games, you're going to see Star Citizen and Squadron 42. So Star Citizen is the multiplayer persistent universe that you see most people playing on Twitch. Squadron 42 is still in development, and as with Star Citizen, but they haven't had a little alpha testing part of it yet. So Squadron 42 is the single player story driven campaign. Okay, so you need to decide whether you want the single player side, the multiplayer side, or both. And so we'll go right up here to Pledge Store and click. If you want just Star Citizen and you want to make it easy and you want to get in the cheapest way possible, just click on Fly Now, and they made it pretty easy. Fly Now, on the left side you have the Mustang Alpha, and anytime you buy a package you always look to see what it contains, and this is what contains. See these bulletin points? That's what's in this package right here. And both of these packages are 45 bucks, either ship. They come with the same exact thing except they're different ships. So that is the cheapest way to get into Star Citizen as of right now. So the Alpha is going to be more of a nimble, stylish type ship, more accustomed to racing and stuff like that. The Aurora on the right here is going to be more slow, and at the end of this video I could do a little run through both of those if you want me to, and stay to ramble on. But anyway, let's get back into what they come with. They both come with the self-land hangar, 1,000 UEC, starting UEC, which that's not going to come into effect until later on. Same thing with 3 months insurance. That's not going to come into effect till later on. So right now in the alpha stage of the game, you don't have to worry about insurance. You don't have to worry about actual UEC. In game, we have a alpha type currency, which is alpha UEC. It's a little A before it, and we have alpha insurance basically. So it's all pretend. They're playing around with it, so you don't have to worry about insurance. You don't have to worry about money right now. And plus, if you use the referral code from before, you got an extra 5,000 to start out with whenever those go. So we're going to go back up to Pledge Store to look at all the other game packages. So you want to make sure and buy a game package that comes with the game. That's what you actually need to play the game. This right here is just ships. If you want to buy a ship by itself, even though these prices seem pretty high, they do not come with the game package. Okay, I want to make that clear. No ships right here in this area come with the game package. It says that right here too as well. And in order to buy a game package, you have to be in the game packages section. And again, anytime you want to buy a game package, you click on it and look and see Star Citizen Digital Download. It comes with, that's what the game is right there. Okay, so let's go back. This first one here is just Squadron 42. If you want to buy just Squadron 42, by itself, you don't want any part of the multiplayer stuff. You just want the story-driven stuff that Chris Roberts is known for. This is the package for you. If you want the multiplayer side of stuff and you don't want Squadron 42, then these are the two packages we just seen on the fly now. One is the Alpha and one is the Aurora. They're both $45. That's the cheapest way to get into Star Citizen. If you want kind of a value pack, these next two right here and right here, they're Star Citizen and Squadron 42 combined. So they're 65 bucks. You get a little bit of a discount for buying both at the same time. It's a combo pack. And that's what I suggest. That's what I did. That's kind of what I recommend to get. Now keep in mind, all these packages down here, yes, they go up in price. These packages from this point on only carry Star Citizen. Let me make that clear. They only carry Star Citizen. There is no Squadron 42 combo in these prices, even though they're more expensive than that. Again, when you click on something, you look in the bulletin points here and see what it actually comes with. So it comes with Star Citizen Digital Download. There's no Squadron 42. Okay? All these extra stuff is just perks, a better hanger, extra starter money, more insurance. But again, for right now, the cool thing about Star Citizen is there's no insurance like actually in the game, so your insurance timer does not start until later on. The UEC does not count right now because it's alpha UEC. It's all being wiped and stuff right now. So just playing the game, you can play it, blow up your ship as many times as you want. There's a little bitty timer in the game that you have to wait until you get your ship back. But people are more than welcome to let you use ships if you need it. I will. If you see me online, I'll let you use any of my ships. I don't care. So keep all that in mind when deciding. You do not need to spend anything more than the $65 for the combo or the $45 just for this. You do not need to spend anything more. If you want to spend more, you can get these game packages. The Avenger Stalker is a highly recommended ship for me as a solo player. It has cargo in the back, which I believe the Mustang Alpha does have cargo and the Aurora has cargo, but it's not physically in there in game right now. You can go to a trading terminal and actually put cargo in it, but starting from this point on, you can physically grab a box and set it inside of the Stalker like it's meant to be. I know people can argue about the Aurora, people actually placing cargo in there, but that's like glitching it out. It's not really meant to do it just yet. In the future it will be. They just got to fix it. So the Reliant Core is a nice little two-seater ship. It's not really a multi-crew, but it's a two-seater ship, and it has cargo space. It's okay. I really do like the Avenger Stalker because I'm more into combat, and this has a nice sleek look to it and stuff like that. The Cutlass is one of the best, cheapest multi-crew ship. Three-person ship. It actually can fit a whole bunch more because there's seats in the back. And it's more geared towards pirates. It's easy to maintain, stuff like that. So the Cutlass Black is pretty neat for the price if you want to go multi-crew. And then it just keeps on getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, the Constellation Aquila, which is an Explorer version of the Andromeda, is one of my dream ships that I still haven't got yet. So don't be discouraged because you see all these prices. Another trick, once you select your game package, in game you can earn rental currency. It's called REC, and you can actually rent a higher ship. So you don't necessarily need to spend more than $45. And as time goes on, you'll be able to buy a ship with in-game currency, like completely buy it. So please don't be discouraged and think this is a pay to win or anything like that, because it's really not. When I first started, I bought the Aurora pack because it was the cheapest, and Immediately, I was so mad at the ship, I bought a Stalker. I upgraded to the Stalker. So all I did was trade in my game package and bought the Stalker package. Immediately, I regretted it because I wasn't any better in the better ship. I wasn't any better. So as of right now, one of my favorite ships is the Aurora LN, which is the military version of the Aurora. So besides the point, you pick your game package, what you want. I've already told you how to do it. Make sure you look to see what's in there. And once you're done with that, you're going to head on over to the download page, which you click on games, go right here, download, or you can just go to robertspaceindustries.com/download, which is right there. If you bought your game package, you're signed in, and you have all green arrows, the next step is to download the installer. Okay? So if you see this, you're in good shape. You download that installer, you sign in, and install the game. It's fine. If you run into any of these X's, if you have any of these X's somewhere, the first one, you need to sign in. Simple as that. If you haven't enlisted, you click on that link below and you can enlist. The game package. If you bought a ship that did not contain a game in the package, you need to go back and trade that in for a game package, like I said before. In the game packages and in the pledge store, you might accidentally come down here into ships, view all ships, and you might buy one of these expensive ships thinking it comes with a game package, and it does not. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you see that X right there, then you need to actually go get a game package. Then once you fix all that, you will be back to all green arrows, and click the download installer and you're ready to go. And that's pretty much it for the rest of this video. If you keep watching, I'm going to throw in a video of an Aurora walkthrough and a Mustang walkthrough. So give me 1 second. Alright, so this right here is the Aurora MR. I'm kind of on the dark side of the Port Olisar right now because of the way the sun is facing, or the star. And this is it. It's a pretty neat looking ship, especially since they've actually redid it recently to the new standards in the game. So originally the Aurora was supposed to have some kind of attachment that attaches through here, like a big long cargo container or something like that, and that's how you can put cargo in it. But in game right now, you can't physically put cargo in it because one, there's no space inside of it for cargo. I mean, you probably could glitch it out, but not really. But according to the trade consoles inside the game, you can actually still use it for trade and stuff like that. So whenever they fix that, it'll be ready to go as far as cargo goes. And the same thing with the Mustang. You can't really put cargo in it because it's supposed to have that same kind of box attachment. But as far as the interior goes, it's pretty nice, really, really nice. And then one of the main differences between the Mustang and the Aurora is the Aurora has a bed. So you can actually log out in this ship, and the Mustang you can't right now. So the Mustang's more for short term. The Aurora's more long range. Anything that has a bed is more meant for long range because the purpose of a bed is to log out of the game safely. It enters like a safe state. But yeah, it's pretty much it. You can enter on both sides in the Aurora. Again, the bed, which we can open up and check it out. See, it's not very luxurious, but it's okay. And then actually getting into the driver's seat, it's pretty cramped, but again, it's a nice starter ship. It's a good all-around starter ship. Not too many good weapons. Just got 2 size 1s. But there's other models of the Aurora that you can upgrade to, including the Aurora LN, which has 4 weapons. And that was a Hornet that just flew by. And there's a Cutlass right here. But the Aurora LN has 4 weapons and missiles. So, yeah, look, that one's starting up as we speak. Alright, so let's go check out a Mustang. Alright, so this right here is the Mustang. This particular model is the Gamma, but it is still basically the same thing. The Mustang has very, very small weapons, size 1, as with any starter ship. This particular model is the racing version. Very, very thin profile, especially when you're using this for combat. It's hard to hit the Mustang just because of how sleek it is. You have to really be on target to hit it, which is one thing I do like about the Mustang. So if you're kind of more going for combat, the Mustang would probably be it for a slimmer profile. But again, that Aurora LM is a pretty nice little beast. So not much of an interior in this ship. There almost is none, just this cockpit. There are other versions of the Mustang, like the Mustang Beta, which is an Explorer version, and there should be an interior in that, including a bed that you can log out in because it's meant to explore and go out in long ranges. This one isn't, but it's still pretty nice.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
So you can look around and see everything. I mean, there's not much to it on these. I can also show you guys a Stalker, Avenger Stalker, and the Cutlass, just to kind of show you a couple of ships. I believe I have a Reliant as well, so if you want to keep watching, I'll keep posting little walk-bys and stuff. Alright, so this right here is the Avenger. That's the back side of it. It's made by Aegis, which Aegis is a really nice company. I like them. It's kind of cool about Star Citizen is each manufacturer has their own unique style guidelines, and kind of like real life, like you know when a new BMW is a BMW, and a Nissan, you know, looks like a Nissan, and a Chevy looks like a Chevy, and so on and so forth. So the Aegis is more geared towards combat and militia and police and stuff like that. There are two ways to enter the ship. You can enter directly right here with a ladder, or you can go through the back where the cargo is. It has a Gatling gun on the front and some repeaters or distortion cannons right here on the sides. And it also has missiles. You can see right there, those little blue dots. And all the blue dots you see are because it's on a service station, and I can change out weapons and stuff here if I have them. This is the cargo ramp. And these right here are the prisoner pods for bounty hunters. That's why the Stalker is a pretty nice ship. You can put cargo in here and the prisoner pods. And this right here is the little living space area. Got to kind of climb up and get to. And there's your bed. And I just glitched out, but there's the bed. There's a little small area you can do stuff in, and then you can also get into the pilot seat from here. So two ways to do an Avenger, but I love the way the Aegis ships turn on too.
Aegis Combat Assist activated.
Aegis Combat Assist. Ooh, I like it. Eject? Why not? Oh. Alright, next ship is going to be the Reliant, hopefully. Or if I don't have the Reliant, it's going to be the... Alright, so this right here is the Cutlass. I'm not quite sure why that engine is on. It's not supposed to be. So, it's pretty large, as you can tell, compared to the rest of the ships that I've already showed you. There is 3 different entrances to this ship. At least that I believe. The back has a cargo ramp, just like the Avenger. This has been updated for 3.0, so it has a lot more weaponry on it than it used to, which is pretty nice, and it's a lot bigger than it used to be too. But it also has 2 side doors. There's a side door right here and a door on the opposite side. So let's go over to the ramp and open it up so you can see the inside. And this again is like the cheapest multi-crew ship. And I mean multi-crew by actual multi-crew, because as you can tell, you can have people seated right here, or seated right here, and so you can have a lot of people in this ship. So let me just keep going. This right here is the door, side door, and there's another door over there. And this is your cargo area, and you can fit 2 Drake Dragonflies or a Apollo Nox. Which are little motorcycle vehicles you can put in here. So that's pretty cool and all. And Drakes are usually known to be kind of low tech, but get the job done, as you can tell. And there's 2 beds in here, so you and somebody else can log out. And there's a turret for a top gunner right there. And you also have a pilot seat and a co-pilot seat. So there actually could be 3 people in here doing something at the same time. And it's pretty neat how the cockpit rises up.
Hello and welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Let me just get out of the seat, and that turned the lights on inside the ship because I powered on the systems. And yeah, the interior looks pretty freaking cool. Pretty nice. Gun racks right here to put all your weapons. And again, the top turret. So this is a pretty neat ship, and it's pretty decent price for multi-crew. Again, you do not need to spend more than the $45 for the single game or the $65 for the combo pack. All these games can be had in game. So all these ships can be had in game. You know, either through legal means of you purchasing it or renting it with in-game money, or nefarious means. So if you see somebody that left their ship unlocked and you take that sucker, well, hey, finders keepers, right? But yeah, that's basically it. Drake is pretty neat. I like it. I like. So the Reliant Core, I just checked. I do not have it, so I can't show you guys. I thought I did. But it's basically it's a lot smaller than this, and it's kind of unique in its own way, but it's just a cargo ship. It does have some pretty neat weapon options as far as size goes on there, so you can look into the specs on the website for that and everything like that. But yeah, cool. So anything else you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments. I'm going to make another video about how to 3.0. This is 3.0 right now, and it's actually running really well because it's like 8 in the morning my time. So there's not really a lot of people on Star Citizen. They're all at work, you know. So, and I fortunately am awake during this hour, but it's my off time. So yeah, got some pretty cool stuff going on over there. See somebody landing a Cutlass right now. So thank you for watching the video. I appreciate it. My last video about how to buy Star Citizen got 21,000 likes, or 21,000 views. I wish it got 21,000 likes. But if you do like this video or have any more questions, please just leave a comment, put a like, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Anytime you see me online, you can add me. My contact, you know, is Mr. Woody, no spaces, spelled correctly. And you can add me in game. If you have any questions, you can find me on Steam, Twitch when I'm playing this. I'm also going to put the link to our Steam group, which also has our official Discord in there. So if y'all ever want to get together and do some, you know, 10v10 battles in space, or kind of like different scenarios to play around with the game, just hop on the Steam group and we'll post events and everything to make that happen. So again, thanks everyone. I really do appreciate it. I hope this video helps. I will post my tips and tricks beginner guide to 3.0 next. And so, hope you enjoy. Later.